Hey everyone, it's Karen, and on today's podcast, I'm going to be talking about who was the very first author, and I'm going to even be reading one of her poems. So, this was some really interesting information that I did not know about. So, the world's first known author is generally considered to be a priestess and poet from ancient Mesopotamine. Mesopolitan. Yeah, it's the Egyptian word, so it's going to be really hard for me to be pronouncing this, but I'm doing my best. Who lived in the 23rd century BCE. She wrote hymns, myths, and other texts in Surim, and her works are notable for including her name and autobiography details. So, a little bit more about the writer. She was obviously royal descent, like I had mentioned earlier. She was the daughter of Sargon of Akkad, one of the first empire buildings in history. She was appointed highest priest of the ceremony moon god Nana in the city of Ur. Literary contributes is her works include the Exaltation of Iana and the hymn to Iana, which are notable for their vivid imagery and personal reflections. Some historical significance. Her writings are considered the earliest known example of first-person writing and the first known instance of claiming authorship. She had been celebrated as the earliest known named author in world history as a number of works in Surim literature, such as the Exaltation of Inia, featuring her as a first-person narrator, and other works such as the Surim Temple hymns may identify her as their author. She is also the world's first known author, is to believe have been written. And let me just read her poem now. Her first poem is the Hymn to Ain, and it is Lady of All Powers. So, in whom light appears, radiate one, beloved of heaven and earth, tiara-crowned princess of the highest God, my lady, you are the guardian of all greatness. Your hand holds the 7 powers, you lift the powers of beings. You have hung them over your finger. You have gathered the many powers, you have collapsed them now, like necklaces onto your breast. Like a dragon, you poisoned the land. When you roared at the earth in your thunder, nothing green could live. A flood fell from the mountain, you, India, foremost in heaven and earth. Lady riding a beast, you rained fire on the heads of men, taking your power from the highest. Following the command of the highest, lady of all the great writs, who can understand all, this is yours. In the forefront of the battle, all is struck down by you. O winged lady, like a bird, you scavenge the land. Like a charging storm, you charge. Like a roaring storm, you roar. You thunder and thunder, snort and ramping winds. Your feet are continuously restless, carrying your harp of sighs. You breathe out of the music of morning. It was in your service that I first entered the holy temple. I, Induana, the highest priest, I carried the richest basket. I chant your praise. Now I have been cast out to the place of leapers. Day comes, and the brightness, it hidden around me. Draped in the sandstorms, my beautiful mouth knows only confusion. Even my sex is dust. What once was chant of Naya, let it now be yours. that you are as lofty as heaven. Let it be known that you are as wide as the earth. Let it be known that you devastate the rebellious. Let it be known that you roar at the land. Let it be known that you rain your blows on their head. Let it be known that you feast on corpse like a dog. Let it be known that you glance in this lifting towards them. Let it be known that you glance in like striking lightning. Let it be known that you're victorious. Let it be known that this is not said of Naya. It is said of you. This is your greatest. You alone are the high one. O my lady, beloved of heaven, I have told you fairly truly, now that her priest has returned in her place, and Nia's heart is restored, the day is obscures. The priest is clothed in beautiful robes and womanly beauty, as if in the light of the rising moon. The gods have appeared in their rightful places. The door seals of heaven cries, Hail! Praise to the destroyer endowed with power, to my lady enfolded in beauty. Praise to Anaya. So I think that was a really beautiful poem. Again, I probably murdered her name and a few of the other things because I am not fluent in how to pronunciate other languages, but that was really beautiful, and she has actually inspired me a lot because I did not know she was the first woman author, or first author was a woman. That's really kind of inspiring to me. But learning about her was really eye-opening as well, so you might want to check her out. Just find out who the very first author was. Thank you for listening and coming on today's podcast, and learning a little bit about who our very first author was to start this whole writing in English subject that we now have. So thank you all. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.